Do guys like it when girls make the first move? Alright. So next month I have this party I'm going to, and this super cute guy I really want to hook up is going. But his friends told me he's shy about making the first move on girls. So if I want something with him I'll have to make the first move, but I'm not sure if guys are into that. I don't want to look desperate or anything. Help P. Edit. This thread is giving me so much confidence that I'll definitely make the first move. After the party I'll give an update and tell y'all what happened. Thanks. Absolutely, we do. Pass it on. As an extremely shy guy myself, please make the first move. In my experience, it's always been very welcomed and appreciated that I made the first move. Not really cool to always put it on the guy's shoulders. Yes. Please, it's so difficult to try to read all the signals. As a guy I'm always afraid of coming off too aggressive. I made the first move. He must have liked it because we've been married almost 20 years now. Speaking for myself and pretty much every other guy, the first no, we absolutely appreciate when a woman makes the first move. Does not look desperate. Dudes would give a molten rock a chance if it made the first move. Do guys like it when women show interest in 'em, brother? What? Who doesn't want to be wanted? If the friends told you he's shy, you should make the move. He's likely indicated some interest to them. Why would you look desperate? Take your shot. In my earlier experiences, even though I refused them, I always respected them cause they had guts to do it. Yes, go for it. Anyone thinking otherwise has a very antiquated way of thinking about dating. You won't look desperate. Desperate is you asking all the guys because it doesn't matter which one dates you as long as you have a date. You are only interested in one boy. That's not desperation. That's being proactive. If you ask him, you will look brave and confident and cool. Because being the one to ask and risking rejection is a brave, confident, cool thing to do. If he rejects you purely because you approached him first, then he's not someone you want to date anyway. Everybody likes it when the other person does the first move regardless of gender. Think of it this way: anyone who won't make the first move, regardless of gender, doesn't deserve what or who they want. I used to stress over the possible chances I gave up due to not being able to read clues or signs. But then I realized, I deserve someone who tells me they like me. If someone tries to use clues or hints and I'm not getting them and they give up, well, they must not have liked me that much to begin with. And they suck at communication. So why would I be happy with someone who sucks at communicating and doesn't even like me that much? Some guys do. Some guys don't. This guy's friends just told you that's how he operates. So there's a very strong chance that he does. Absolutely yes. Sometimes we just need a bigger spark that's more than casual flirting that could be seen as being nice. I've missed so many subtle and not so subtle hints. It wasn't until I was in my late 20s I learned how to recognize the hints and make a move. If you want to know if he's into you, check if 1. He is comfortable when you give him a hug or touch him. 2. Does he lean in closer when you talk or does he look the other way? 3. If you suggest you move away from the group, just the two of you, does he say yes or no? Is he comfortable being with you one-on-one? If the answer to all of these is yes, make your move. Okay, this thread might have persuaded me to go for it. If his friends told you that, it means he told his friends to tell you that. Why should always boys just look into making the first move? Girls can try as well. Boys get rejected too, and I feel that this guy with whom you looking into might give a sign. 100 Yes. Even if the guy isn't shy. Some guys are still worried about coming off as a creep and don't want to be accused of anything. And some dudes have a fear of rejection. And a lot of us are just totally clueless and don't know when someone is dropping hints that they want to be hit on. So if you like a guy, the best bet is to just come right out and say as much. I do. Yes. Please, for the love of God, make the first move. Especially if you know the guy is shy. You have no idea how much you're going to boost his confidence if you do. We dudes, and I'm saying this from personal experience, don't really get a lot of attention from the opposite sex. If you do approach him first, you are going to be in for a good time. It will help break the ice and he'll open up quickly. Even if this guy doesn't work out in the long run, he will always tell the tale, or at least have the memory of how you approached him and how amazing the time was. Yes. Personally, I worry about making first moves. I'm far from a creep but would be mortified if my advance was taken as such. So yes, make moves. Let us know what you're thinking. Such an ego boost, even if it's just flirting. Absolutely super huge turn on. If any other T respond you're not his type, and or he has some real insecurity issues, go for it. I made the first move almost 4.5 years ago. We just found out we're having a boy. We love it. My wife made the first move all those years back. And we wouldn't have ever gotten together if she hadn't. It's not that I didn't like her. But I was doing my own thing and was somewhat interested in another girl who may or may not have been interested back. She made the first move. And I was like, okay. Sure. This makes sense. Let's give this a try, and it clearly worked out. We have been together for 15 years. I like nerds. Always need to make first move and they really appreciate it. It's super hot when women do that. Pass it on. Most guys are really terrible at picking up on hints or knowing when it's okay or not. Especially if the friend says he is shy, you will rock his world. You will make his and hopefully your dream night come true. Go for it and good luck. Be safe. I like this guy but I'm literally not going to do anything about it. Men like confidence in women as much as women like confidence in men. I do, as a woman, and I like it. Go for it. You'll be fine. Yes. Simple as that. After months of platonic one-on-one hanging out, I finally cornered him and told him I really liked him. He quickly excused himself and closed the door in my face. I went to bed thinking I blew it. Early the next morning I got a string of apology texts and request for a do-over. We've been together for 13 years now. Married for 6. And I will never regret taking the chance. Update. A girl having a crush on a guy is a fucking dream for guys who are shy around women. So go for it. You're gonna make that boy's day, month, week, and year. No easy answer. Depends on the guy, the girl, and what she does as a first move. Making a broad generalization here. But most guys that are shy are thoughtful and sensitive. Coming on strong and shaking your stuff in front of him might be overload. Don't frighten the turtle. Talking with him a bit, then putting your hand on his arm and telling him you are so glad to get to spend time with him and you really like should do it. I'm a shy guy and that is a great scenario for me. As long as the woman follows rules 1 and 2.